I'm at the start of a super fast train journey which will take me to the foothills of the mighty Dolomites Mountains. Now these trains, they can reach a high speed of 300 kilometers per hour, and they connect all the major cities like Milano, Roma, Firenze, all the way to Bolzano. Leaving Verona, the train will take me to Italy's biggest lake, Garda. And after the short hop back to Verona, the line will climb up to the mountains and Italy's richest Provence, South Tyrol, and its capital, Bolzano. Tourists have been coming here since the 1st century BC. Today, Lake Garda draws over 22 million visitors a year, making it one of the world's most popular tourist destinations. Now, the train stopped right on the lake, and from here I can get to many of the 25 villages all around it, plus one of the most famous, Sirmione. Sitting at the end of a narrow peninsula, Sirmione offers panoramic views of Garda. Surrounded by a medieval fortress, it's home to the most intact Roman villa in northern Italy. See, the reason why I woke up very early this morning to come here is because usually this place is packed of tourists. You can't move, it's very noisy, but right now, it's all mine, all by myself. Also up early are the Sirmione Bisei boat team. Since the 1500s, the town has taken part in Garda's annual Bisei boat race. But before I meet them, I need breakfast. My Cando Bar. Buongiorno.
Posso avere un caffè per cortesia?
Grazie, grazie. People always ask me what Italian people in Italy have for breakfast. Now, forget about egg, bacon, sausage, and all of that. This is the kind of thing we eat. Sweet stuff. Croissant with marmalade, with Nutella, with cream, brioche, biscuit. That's what we're having. Mi servono una decina di cornetti misti.
Sì.
I know that I'm meeting some rowing guys, so I think the best thing to do is to bring some croissant. See, in Italy, that's another thing. If you go to meet someone in the morning, you have to bring a little croissant or something. Otherwise, it's very rude.
Ecco qua.
Grazie, caro.
A lei.
Buongiorno.
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 Agostino?
Sì.
Come va?
Benissimo.
Tutto bene? Oh, vi ho portato i cornetti, eh? Breakfast is on me. Salve.
Hey, ciao,
Piacere.
io sono Alberto.
Ciao, Alberto. Gino.
Va bene, vai.
So Alberto is known as the king of rowing, and he won 14 gold medals. Scusa, ma tutta questa energia dove l'ha pigliato?
La pigliamo dall'aria sana che
Dall'aria?
c'è qui, dall'aria.
So the king of rowing is 70 years old. My first question was, where do you get this energy from? And it's all to do with the Garda water and the good wine that they drink. And the most important thing he said is the food, because if you eat well, you're always fit. Spiegatemi un po' di questa gara che succede sul lago di Garda.
Le prime settimane di agosto.
So this is a race that happens once a year between June and August, and all the villages around the area, they participate to the race because it's so important to them that they train all year around to make sure that they win. Ma voi siete insieme come team o separati? Come funziona? So they just said that they all won individually, now they're trying to win together. So I'm going to be there helping them, and I need to show these people how to do it. This doesn't look stable at all.
Adesso viene su anche il camera.
Ecco qua. Piano. The Bisei are flat-bottomed boats based on Venetian gondolas. Row the boats. And winning this ancient regatta is a source of enormous local pride. 1, 2, 3, go! Vai! Vai che this year we're gonna win! Vai, vai! Vai, porco can! Don't worry, boys, we're gonna win this year. Less than
Let's turn around and be careful me. Turn around. Grazie. Let's roll like a gondola.
This is much harder work than it looks. No wonder these guys practice all year round.
Stop! Hey, when is the time? Hey, porco can. Let's have a coffee. Forza, left, right. Very nice. Come sono andato? Bene? We can tell you're a man of the sea. That's what they said.
Best stick to what I'm good at. So I'm cooking a speedy protein-packed sausage stew and garlic bread for the rowers.
Once you learn how to do this recipe, you will do it over and over again because everybody likes sausages and everybody likes beans. First of all, get yourself a nice saucepan like this so you got space to move around with all the ingredients. In there, we're gonna start with the onions.
Roughly chop and add to a pan with olive oil.
Put a little pinch of salt on the onions, and that's a very, very important thing to do because the salt is gonna help the onions to release the water so they caramelize very fast. In there, I'm gonna put a little bit of dry chili flakes. Look, half teaspoon, a teaspoon. I think the boys, they need a kick. In there now, we're gonna put rosemary. Put it into the oil and start to cook it as quick as you can because the flavor is gonna release straight away into the oil with the onions and the chili. You could use thyme, absolutely. See, this is already looking delicious. Now, let's talk about the almighty Italian sausage. What's the difference between the British sausage and the Italian one? It's all about the thickness, okay? And the way we mince pork is quite coarse. It's not too smooth and like a puree.
Chop into chunks and add to the pan.
You need to make sure that the sausages are seared all around so the flavor and the juices is gonna be right in the middle. Okay, the sausages are perfect. Now is the time to add the beans. So what I got cannellini beans and then I got borlotti beans. Straight in there, both. You could use chickpeas if you want. Straight after the beans, we got vegetable stock. And just to give you some rustic color, tomato puree. Look at the way it changes the color. It looks good, it looks rustic, it looks something that is homemade. Now, 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay. Guys, at this stage, lower everything to a medium heat, 20 minutes, and let the pan do the work. Now, flat leaf parsley, roughly chopped. Parsley goes in there. Switch everything off, okay? Make sure that the sausages are under the gravy. And we're gonna get on with the traditional way to do a garlic bread.
Drizzle ciabatta with olive oil and grill on both sides.
Now, the garlic bit is very easy. Get a garlic clove, you rub it on both sides. So, look at that. The boys are in for a treat here. And put it there. I like to put the garlic bread in the dish because it's gonna soak up a little bit of the sauce. Absolutely delicious. Ragazzi, pronti? Ecco qua, questo è il tuo.
Grazie.
Mangiate, mangiate.
Che rapporto al critico.
Com'è?
Buono.
Buono? Questo ti dà il turbo. Just told them this is gonna give you a nice kick so you're gonna be even faster. Now that I show them how to do it, they're gonna win the gold medal.
Parlo per me, infatti.
Saluto a voi, grazie. Salute.
My journey begins here in Bologna, capital of the Emilia-Romagna region.
Whatever other city they may say, trust me, Bologna is the capital food city of Italy, full stop. Also known as La Grassa, which means the fat one.
Famed for many of the world's best loved Italian produce, it's so celebrated for its food they even named a sauce after it, Bolognese.
Around every corner, there are shops with amazing ingredients everywhere. And it's also home to one of my favorite things ever, mortadella.
Mortadella has been made here in Bologna for over 500 years, and Giovanni stays loyal to the original recipe.
Giovanni,
Welcome, Bologna, the city of food.
this is amazing. How old is this?
1855. My family only from 1932.
The first thing that I can smell is the almighty mortadella.
Thank you.
What are the main ingredients?
All pork meat.
Yes. And then we go salts.
Yes.
Yeah,
Salt and pepper,
black
pepper.
That's it. My favorite thing ever, eh?
Yes.
When I come in Italy,
Yes.
I only have panino with
Con la
mortadella.
mortazza.
And that's what you're gonna do that for me, eh? Please.
Yes. You have mortanino pronto?
No 1 or 2 slices, yeah. 4-5 fette, 4 or 5 slices in there.
Mortadella is so prized that in 1661 a law was passed ensuring it must be made to the original recipe.
1
1 and 2.
goes for me.
Wow.
And only here in Bologna.
Okay, Giovanni, one more, and I'll see you very soon.
Buon appetito.
And I know just the place to savor my panino, Osteria del Sole.
Now, where I'm going is the oldest osteria, not in Bologna, actually the oldest osteria in all of Italy, if not in the whole world. Doesn't really look a lot from the outside. But trust me, guys, this is the place to be.
This is the city's oldest wine bar. It's been serving thirsty locals since 1465.
Buongiorno. Si può un bicchiere di lambrusco, per cortesia?
And not much has changed. They still serve the local sparkling red wine, Lambrusco, nice and chilled.
Salute. Okay, let me explain what an osteria is. This is a place where you can bring your own foods, very traditional in Italy, and they just serve you alcohol. So in my case, panino with mortadella and a beautiful glass of Lambrusco. So, salute and buon appetito. I got a train to catch. I'm gonna finish this off on the train.
My train leaves Bologna and travels the ancient rice route through the fields of the Mantua district. I'll be stopping at Nogara for a risotto festival before arriving in the cultural capital of Verona. This is Italy's rice-producing region. Rice is grown here in flat fields flooded by canals and waterways, which are fed by Lake Garda 50 miles north.
Now, let me tell you an interesting fact about this area. The value of the properties are not based on how big is the actual property, is how close they are to water.
Production began here around the 15th century, and today Italy remains Europe's largest rice producer.
Now, rice is so important to life around here that during summer there are rice festivals pretty much everywhere.
I'll be cooking a special risotto at the Villimpenta festival, so I need to source some good quality rice. The Alone Nano is the specialty around here, and Olivio's family have been growing it for almost 70 years.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
So this is the rice master of Italy. La riseria dov'è? Pa, andiamo a fare qualcosa.
Andiamo a fare-
fammi vedere.
andiamo a
Sì,
fare-
I want to see this rice farm. Andiamo?
Andiamo.
The rice fields are flooded with water, which softens the soil and protects the seeds from extreme temperatures.
Seminato sabato.
Oh, they put it in the water 4 days ago. And look what's happening. The little white thing here, that goes into the ground, and this one is going to sprout upwards, which is going to make all the little rice grain.
Rice takes about 5 months to grow, and just before harvest, the fields will be drained.
Nasce in acqua e muore nel vino.
Perfetto.
Perfetto.
It's a rice grain borns into water and dies into wine. That's the best thing ever.
Rice needs to age for a year after picking, and Olivio's family has some of last year's harvest for me.
Questa è la mia famiglia.
Ah, buongiorno, buongiorno. Okay, so this is my rice. Excellent. Maybe un pezzo di torta.
Sì, quella
Can I have
sopra,
this?
sì.
Yeah.
Prendi.
Grazie.
What a lovely family. I got my rice for the risotto festival. I got my piece of cake.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
And 30 minutes on is Florence, the birthplace of Renaissance art and architecture. Romantic, enchanting, and utterly irresistible.
Cecilia. Come stai, bella?
Not unlike my host for the day, Cecilia.
okay?
I'll be your guide in Florence now.
Fantastic.
She's lived in Florence all her life and is an exceptional home cook.
What's this market called?
It's called Sant'Ambrogio Market. This is famous for the freshness of the fruit and the vegetable.
Cecilia is part of a very special network of Italian home cooks known as le Cesarine.
What's a Cesarina?
Cesarina is a lady that have guests at her home
Okay.
and teach how to make the traditional recipes.
So people, they come to the
Yes,
to your
my
house
home, yes,
in your
my house.
Cesarina,
Yes,
and they
yes.
eat.
And they eat and learn how to cook.
Cecilia has invited me to cook with her this evening for some of her guests. So it's time to shop.
Leonardo, hi.
Leonardo, like Leonardo da Vinci.
Buongiorno, ciao.
Buongiorno, piacere, Gino da Campo.
Io sono Leonardo Roselli.
Fresh rosemary, have you got some fresh rosemary? 2 o 3, va, 2 o 3. Delle belle cipolle. Firm, I like them firm.
Yes.
Quante te ne do?
What do you want to buy?
Florentine tomatoes.
Basil.
Yes. Cucumber.
Cucumber.
Yes. Thank you, Leonardo.
Florence's historic center is less than 2 square miles in size. So the stroll back to Cecilia's house gives us the perfect opportunity to take in its highlights. First, Ponte Vecchio. Built by the Romans in 996, it's the oldest bridge in the city.
Bello, eh?
Bello.
Beautiful.
Yes, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yes. I used to come here with a girlfriend of mine because there were hippie guys.
Okay.
Very beautiful. That sold.
So you used to come here to catch the hippie guys?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Is it true that Ponte Vecchio is the only bridge in Florence that is not being bombarded by the
Yes,
Germans?
the German was had pity of us and saved this beautiful.
And they saved
bridge.
on purpose?
Yes, yes, yes.
So where are we going next?
Now we go in Piazza Signoria to see Palazzo Vecchio.
I'm gonna follow you.
Florence is home to a third of the world's art treasures, which draws over 10 million visitors here each year.
See how beautiful is Palazzo Vecchio.
But this is one of the most famous piazza in the world.
Yes, it's my favorite.
How do you deal with all these tourists? You live here.
Yes, it's a problem, but the economy of Florence is based on tourism, so we have only to stand and be grateful to them.
Probably the most famous statue in the world, Michelangelo's Davide, takes pride of place in the piazza.
There
The
he is.
David,
Look at him.
it's fantastic.
Just a couple of minutes stroll along one of the main shopping streets of Via dei Calzaioli brings us to the magnificent Duomo.
After St. Peter's in Rome and St. Paul in London, this is the 3rd biggest cathedral in the world. Look at that.
This incredible building took 140 years to build, and its dome is the largest masonry structure in the world. Just a 10 minutes walk and we are back at Cecilia's house.
Where is the kitchen?
41 steps.
What?
Yes.
All the way up there?
So.
Vai. I follow you. This is where the magic happens, right?
Yes.
And for tonight's paying guest, Cecilia is making a Tuscan panzanella salad of tomatoes, onions, and bread, while I cook the perfect accompaniment, chicken thighs in beer sauce.
So the first thing we're gonna do, onions that we got from the markets. Where is the bean, please?
The bean.
The bean. Not Mr. Bean, the bean. Amunezza. Try not to knife
Over
me
there.
as you point to the bean, please.
Over there.
So if you got rubbish, the bean is here, yeah? I'm also gonna put a little bit of rosemary. One stalk, just take the leaves out like that. Chop it up, roughly. This is a recipe that I created for the boys when they come around and they want something quick to eat. So rosemary, roughly chopped, goes in there. Then we got the onion, again, roughly chopped. That's exactly what I want in there. I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil. I'm gonna add a couple of pinches of salt on the onions because by doing that, you release the water of the onions and it gets nice and crispy. So on the fire, 8 to 10 minutes and the job is done.
Only 10 minutes to cook the onions.
10 minutes to
10
cook
minutes
it.
to
10
cook
minutes to
it.
cook it down because then after I'm gonna add the chicken. As soon as it starts to sizzle, I'm gonna add the pancetta. So I got some beautiful diced pancetta here. As soon as the onion sizzle, pancetta goes in. Like that. 8-10 minutes, and then we add the chicken. How often you got people around in the house?
Twice a week.
And when did you start to cook? Why do you like cooking so much?
I start from when I was a child
And why don't you do some cooking show on television?
because it's difficult.
Why is it difficult?
I don't know. Because for
Seriously,
me,
a beautiful woman like you should be very easy to do it. Watch out, Nigella Lawson. She's coming. She's coming.
oh, I don't have the breast on Nigel.
Now, so the pancetta is getting slightly crispy and the onion is getting color. So at this stage, you get the chicken. I'm using chicken thighs. The skin goes down because we want to make the skin nice and crispy, like this. All with the skin down. And leave it like that for about 10 minutes. Don't start to move it around because I want the color now going into the skin. Wait, I still got another half an hour. Why are you dressing it now?
Because it's better even the day after.
So what Cecilia is doing is putting salt and vinegar before because she wants to release all the water from the tomato and the onion. So then when she puts the crispy bread, soaks up the juices, panzanella down.
Magic.
The magic zone.
Okay.
Vabbè.
Turn the chicken thighs over.
So once you turn around, we put a little bit of vegetable stock on top. You can use a stock cube if you want. And then, cheers.
Add 2 bottles of pale beer at room temperature.
And it's very important to cook this without the lid because the last thing that you want is the water to go back into the gravy. So keep it without the lid and you will see in half an hour you're gonna have a nice, beautiful, juicy gravy. Do your guests know that I'm cooking for them? Do they know?
Yes, of course.
do?
They're.
I hope you charge them a lot of money. Chichi, you wanna try?
Oh, yes, of course.
So this is the gravy.
Perfect. Perfect.
I'm done. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Look at that. How simple is that?
Beautiful.
There we go. So, here we have my chicken with pancetta, rosemary in a beer gravy, and Cecilia's panzanella. Fantastico.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Local to Florence or?
Yeah, of course.
All right, guys. I hope you're hungry.
Yeah, we are. Amazing.
Okay, buon appetito.
Grazie. Yeah, of course.
How is it going?
Really good, thank you.
Perfect.
Panzanella or to the chicken?
Both, but especially chicken, especially chicken.
Okay, you
You and your panzanella. Should we leave them and we go and clean the kitchen?
Yes, it's better. Okay.
Yeah?
Let's go.
Otherwise it looks a bit awkward.
Oh, yes, okay.
Watch.